Your love card for 2026 is the Star card, and you may be dealing with a love interest with strong Aquarius, their sun, moon, or rising sign in the natal chart. If not, it's a year of faith and optimism, either about finding someone or sharing a future together with a partner. For some of you, this may be a friendship that turns romantic, or there's a strong element of friendship and informality within the relationship. You might meet someone significant through clubs, organizations, or mutual causes, or these may be the central focus of your relationship. For some of you, you can meet a partner through a colleague or an acquaintance, or this is the person who becomes a partner. Your love interest could be a celebrity, have some measure of fame and recognition, or possess what you deem to be star quality. For others, this person may be a counselor, a psychologist, a lecturer, or a writer. It may be technical writing or a job that simplifies complicated topics. They could be an art dealer, a lighting specialist, or a photographer. And there can be a strong tie to professions that are inventive, scientific, or future-oriented. Travel, aeronautics, engineering, electronics, technicians, as well as professions that are related to communication fields and technology that reaches a broad audience. In fact, it's possible that the person you're interested in has a fondness for devices or technology. And there's also a strong connection to politics, government, public institutions, and social services. And either this ties to the career or it's an intrinsic part of the beliefs of this person. And they're likely to have strong beliefs that swing on either end of the spectrum. So this could be the zealot with agitator tendencies who believes in political revolution and that the government or the status quo should be overthrown. Or this is the idealist, the progressive, the feminist, the power to the people person, but who's a pacifist with humanitarian ideals. So this is someone who could be a free thinker, an intellectual with original ideas, who may be an inspiration to others in some way. Or again, the person who's a malcontent, ever ready to stir the pot of controversy with shocking statements or outbursts, perhaps the rebel without a cause. Either way, this person may be someone who offers friendly criticism and praise. A restless nature might give them the tendency to interrupt. Maybe they have a sharp wit or their speech is laced with sarcasm, and there could be a love of debate. Now, due to high sensitivities, this person may also have nerve disorders or skin sensitivities, spasms or cramps. And they could also suffer with hay fever. Maybe they're anemic and have problems with blood circulation. And for a few, your partner may have some mental instability, or there's a link to healing agencies. So this could mark a year where certain revelations or the discovery of secrets about a relationship, a partner, or a love interest becomes known. You could start a whirlwind relationship, or your relationship may be characterized by this start-stop, on-again, off-again energy. And for some, given a certain measure of aloofness, there may be questions as to whether you're friends or you're lovers. On the other hand, perhaps you prefer a relationship that's not easily defined. It may be different or unusual in some way, either to the past or maybe it's surprising to the expectations of others. Maybe you're dating someone very different, someone unusual, or even eccentric. It's a period where if you've had challenges either finding a person or setbacks occurred within the relationship, your enduring optimism about possibilities or about an alliance may bring reward, although it may not show up in the form or the time frame you envisioned. If so, something will happen where love is concerned that rejuvenates your hope and your outlook. If your union has been floundering, you might renew your commitment to each other. If you're hurting behind a broken romance, it's possible that you mend the connection. Even the unsettling circumstances will tend to draw out your best qualities, especially if you're trying to understand the purpose and you're willing to work on the relationship and yourself. But you are entering a transitional phase with some measure of uncertainty about what the future holds. Still, you may be holding fast to faith, motivated by this feeling that you're being guided either toward a particular person or to walk a certain path with someone. However, if you're simply deceiving yourself, too much emotion will block you from seeing matters clearly. And it comes down to the possibility of misplaced faith, misinterpreting your intuition, and mistaking no-win situations. The inability for an accurate self-check-in will lead to disappointment, fleeting happiness, and missed opportunities. But don't let your ego or unjustified pessimism get in the way of happiness. If you're in a relationship, the message is to light the way for each other, see each other with new eyes, and grow closer together as you work on your plans and dreams for the future. If you're single, you might be enjoying your own company, but if the right person should come along, that connection could be an instantaneous spark. You deserve love and all that relationship has to offer, which might involve getting to a place of wholeness and healing. Whether single or coupled, this is a year where faith in yourself, other people, or something you've come to believe will be tested. The more open you are to the new and new possibilities, the more likely that a gift from the cosmos, something better than you could ever wish for, will arrive when you least expect.